what if you gave the most perfect speech ever? Your evaluator comes to you afterward and says, "Oh my gosh, you were on fire. You nailed this thing and this little thing and that thing. It was just fantastic." The problem is you are so into your stage haze that, man, you don't remember anything that you did. Oh, it's terrible. But there is a solution. Now, it's not time travel. Sorry, I don't know how to do that either. But you could have prevented this. Video recording is now easier than ever. Oh man, no, not video recording, and already sense you want to say. And it's hard, even though you said it was easy. And I'll look dumb, and well, I can't help you with the second part, because I still look dumb. But we can help you with the first part. It is easier than ever, and you probably already have all the tools you need to do video recording of your speeches. I'm going to show you what you need and a little bit about how to use it, and then we'll talk about why you should do it. So let's get started. First thing you need, obviously, one of these guys. You need a camera. It does not have to be a camcorder anymore. The great thing is, so many point-and-shoot cameras like this, and even some SLRs, such as the Nikon D90, have movie recording abilities. This is the Panasonic DMC TS1. I love it a lot. It has movie recording abilities. It's ruggedized. It's waterproof, shockproof, and all that good stuff. Plus, it is very orange, which makes it very nice, easy to carry around. It will do high-definition video. If you're looking for a new camera, you want to look for something that does at least 1280 by 720 video recording. That's going to be one of your standard high-definition formats. Or better, you're also want to look for the ability to zoom in and out while you're recording. Many point-and-shoot cameras like this don't afford you that ability, so watch for it. If you're looking for a new camera and you're not sure, I'd really like something I could record my speeches, maybe post them to YouTube or some other video sharing site. I don't want a still camera along with it, and I want something that's relatively inexpensive. Take a look at the Minnow Flip series, the Creative Votto series, or the Kodak ZI series. These are easy to use. They have USB ports built right into them, so you can plug them right into your computer. They include onboard memory, and they're perfect for shooting for YouTube and other video sharing sites. So check those out. What else are you going to need? Well, if your camera requires it, you're going to need something like this. This is a SDHC, Secure Digital High Capacity card. And this one's a little 4 gig card. They're very inexpensive today. You're going to need some media to record to, where it's going to save your file. And if you're just shooting for yourself and you're only recording a couple videos, 4 gigs is fine. You may be able to get away with 2 gigs if you're not recording in that high quality. I recommend 4 gigs minimum. If you're going to be recording many videos, you're going to look at bigger sizes. 8 gig, 16 gig, 32 gig, if you're a real big spender. Now, depending on how your club may want to record video, there's a couple options you have. One, you can have everyone buy their own, say, SD card if that's what your club's camera uses. And of course, it's up to your club if you want to buy a camera for that club or whatnot. That way, they put their card in, the videographer for the club records the speech, takes out their card and gives it to them, they take it home. The other option that may be a little cheaper is someone records all the speeches, takes that card or the flip or the Votto or what have you, takes it home, uploads it to a YouTube account that the club has, and people can view their stuff via YouTube. Or it could be a private FTP server or something complicated like that. So those are the 2 easy ways to do it. Now if you're a corporate club and you have a network, one option for you is to host your files on someone's computer and tell people where to get them over a Windows network if your company allows it. Can't stress that enough, so be careful. Make sure they're okay with you sharing files like that. What else will you need? Well, unless you like the Blair Witch Project that much, I really recommend one of these. This is a tripod. It's pretty simple. And the nice thing about this guy is I can fold it out pretty much as is, pull up the head maybe a little bit, and for a desktop, this is perfect. But if I want to shoot from the floor, I can extend the legs. When you're looking for a tripod, there's all kinds. They have levels, they have cranks, they have all these little things you can fold out and play with and do. Well, the key features are, is this going to be right for my application? If you're going to be shooting from the desktop, you probably don't need such a high tripod. But if you want to do floor work as well, you're going to want one that can shoot at least, or will be at least 52, 56, or 60 plus inches, depending on, well, how tall your speakers are, perhaps. Those heights will get most people. The other thing you want is the ability to swivel this head. Very critical, especially for those who like to use the stage a lot, who like to go back and forth. You want to be able to keep up with them, so you can turn this little handle, and it's easy, it's quick, and there they go. The other thing you want is some way of attaching it to your camera. A lot of tripods have a removable shoe. You simply take out the shoe, screw it to the bottom of your camera, like that, and then simply place the shoe with camera into the tripod, and you're ready to go. Some tripods have a little dial that you simply put your camera in, then screw it in. Whichever way works, whatever is simplest for you. But those are the key features of your tripod. Recording. Now, everyone's camera is different, so I can't tell you what settings to use for every camera in the world in a 10-minute video. That's simply impossible. What you want to do is check your manual. Fool around with your cameras. Shoot some sample video. Most of the time, for most speech recordings, you can leave it on the most basic automatic settings and you're going to get a decent recording. So don't fiddle too much. Unless you're a real camera pro, then go ahead. The other thing to do is watch what resolution you're shooting in. If you're shooting for YouTube, 1280 by 720 is perfect because they'll do HD video. It looks nice, it's nice and widescreen, and it's not going to look as blurry or anything like that. For as far as starting your shooting, I like to do it when the Toastmaster is introducing the speaker. So you capture their name, you capture their speech title, their objectives, and anything else that gets introduced. Why should you do it? Simply put, video recording is one of the greatest feedback mechanisms there can be. Now, Evaluator can tell you 3 minutes worth, and they can meet with you afterwards and say, I thought this, but as a speaker, if you see yourself doing things that maybe you like, maybe you don't like, you know what you wanted to accomplish with that speech. No one else truly knows everything you might have wanted to accomplish. Sure, maybe your goal was simple, but maybe there's something then that you did in the actual performance that you thought before, well, this will be cool if I do this. But did I do it right? If you watch that video, you'll know more than anybody else. That is one huge reason. It's also nice to be able to go back 3 or so speeches and say, okay, did I improve my vocal variety? Did I improve my stage use? Did I improve this or that? And then look at your current video, and you can say yes or no. Those are just some of the great reasons. Darren LaCroix says you shouldn't envy his world champion title. You used to have closet envy because he has a closet full of mini disc recordings of himself. The nice thing is nowadays you can have a hard disk full and it takes much less room than a closet. So have fun, go look for a camera, go look for your media, go look for your tripod, set it up in your club, start recording, and have fun.